Video. Today we're going to be discussing the chain rule. But before I do, FYI that my video is not showing. That's because I just wanted to make my videos in much higher quality. So hopefully that it will fare well. It will be much more higher quality since my video is not showing. But anyways, let's get into the chain rule. We're going to be discussing how to do the chain rule, how to recognize it, and how to perform and just operate through an example. So if you watched my previous videos on the product and quotient rule, you saw that I like to write things in terms of functions. So for example, we have one big function, and then it encompasses two smaller functions, f of x and g of x, okay? So h of x, f of x, and g of x. But in the case of the chain rule, in terms of functions, it would be written as f, and then inside f of x, you would have g of x inside there. It would be g inside of f of x. In other words, it would be one function inside another function. That is the key aspect of recognizing the chain rule. So let me delete this guy here. And then I want to use this as kind of a reference. There we go. All right. All right. So again, we have h of x and then f and f of g of x. G is inside our f of x function. So let's take an example as h of x is equivalent to, say, 5x plus 4 to the fourth power. So we have 5x plus 4 to the fourth power as our example. So in this particular example, what would be our g of x? What would be our inner function? Since we have 5x plus 4 inside a parentheses, our 5x plus 4 is basically our inner function. It's inside this kind of, again, it's inside parentheses, and I'll go over the next step in terms of finding the outer function. But if something is inside the parentheses of a problem, it's most likely going to be the inner function. And in this case, 5x plus 4 is our inner function. So in terms of our g of x, based on this formula here, g of x is equivalent to 5x plus 4. And I'm not writing my 4's very well, which is not great. That is not cool. Okay. 5x plus 4, cool. Okay, so we have our g of x, but what's our f? That's the next step. All right. I want you guys to see, or actually not see, the 5x plus 4. Take away that 5x plus 4 inside the parentheses. What would you call a function, or essentially I should say, what's something to the fourth power? What is a variable to the fourth power? Something to the fourth power. What would we call that in terms of a variable, for example, x? So something to the fourth power in terms of x would be x to the fourth power, right? There you go. That's our outer function. X to the fourth power is our outer function. And here's why. So let me write that out. Let me erase this. So our x to the fourth power is our outer function, okay? That kind of makes sense because if you were to substitute that 5x plus 4 inside of the x to the fourth power, you would get 5x plus 4, all of that to the fourth power, right? Basically, our inner function is substituted into our outer function. Okay, so since we have that down, we want to take the derivative of h of x. So let me write now the process of the chain rule in another color. Blue, let's do that. So now we want to take the derivative of this guy. Okay. So what I want to do is take the derivative of x to the fourth power first, our outer function. So 4, bring that down as a coefficient, 4 times, and then We take that 4 as our exponent. That was our exponent. Subtract that by 1. And we get 3. And I cannot write my 3's very well, which is not great. Okay. 3. So it's 4 times x cubed. So basically, again, 4x cubed, because we took that original exponent, subtracted by 1, and we got 3, right? So that's our derivative of our f of x, or outer function. And then what I want to do now is take our inner function, 5x plus 4, and substitute it into this. So how would you write that? You would write that out as 4 parentheses 5x plus 4 to the power of 3. There you go. Next step. Take the derivative of 5x plus 4. The derivative of 5x plus 4 is just the same as just taking the derivative of 5x, which is equivalent to 5. And then take that 5 and multiply it by this. So basically what I'm doing is 5 times 4, 5x plus 4 cubed. And then that would be written as 20. If you simplify it, there you go. That's your answer. 20 times 5x plus 4 cubed. So kind of a quick recap here. We identified our inner and outer function. We took the derivative of our outer function, which was 4x cubed. And I substituted in our g of x, our inner function, inside of the 4x cubed, which we got this. Hopefully that is pretty clear. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then after that, we took the derivative of our inner function, 5x plus 4, which we got 5 as a result. And then we took 5 times this result that we had, the substitution inside our outer function's derivative, 5 times 4, 5x plus 4 cubed. And then we simplified and we got 20 parentheses 5x plus 4 cubed as our final answer. So I hope that kind of helped you guys in understanding the chain rule. I hope it was a convenient and thorough process. If you guys still have any other questions, please comment down below or personally contact me. I'll be happy to help you guys out. But hopefully the video quality this time was much better, even without my video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe. I'll be making a ton of more videos, again, not on just calculus, but English, physics, and even SAT stuff. So stay tuned for those videos again. And I will see you guys in the next one.